If you need a reason to leave, I'll give you 3 right now. 1, you don't actually like them as a person. You just like the idea of them. If you actually like them as a person, you wouldn't be debating all the time why the fuck you're still with them. Number 2, there are 8 billion people in this world. If you just want a body, you can get a body. Number 3, there are 8 billion people in this world, including yourself, that you could be spending your time on, getting to know. Even if they're shit people, at least they're new shit people, and you're not just repeating the same cycle every single day, lowering your self-concept every single moment you spend with this person. Now, you know we're besties, and I love you, and I want to be kind to you. I want to talk to you nicely. But it gets really frustrating when I see you wasting your time and energy on people that don't expand you. I hate to see your light get shrunk. I hate to see your light be blocked by somebody else's hatred. Not everybody wants to see you shine. They don't. And even if that person thinks they love you, if they are clouding your shine, they're not acting from love. Maybe they're acting from fear of losing you. Or if you become something great and they don't, like, what does that mean for them if we came from the same place? There's so many reasons that somebody cannot want you to shine. There's so many reasons that people will not treat you well. But the important thing is, none of them change your worth. None of them change the fact that there are 8 billion people in this world. So there's at least 1 million that want to love you, be there for you, and see you shine. Hi, my name is Drea. I wrote the book Get the Fuck Up, and you're watching The Pretty Girl Path. I spent a long time staying in relationships and friendships where I was completely destroyed. These were people that clearly did not love me or like me, from best friends that talked shit to me every single day, to boyfriends that physically and mentally abused me for years. And out of all of these relationships, I didn't get much out of it. It's not like these people were giving me money or like a ride or a place to stay. It wasn't that. They were just there. At least I have this solid person. And you know why I thought like that? Because I was in this crazy scarcity lacking mindset because I didn't believe I could be loved. So who am I to reject energy? Who am I to reject somebody saying they love me even if they clearly don't? But deep down, we all want love. We all want a real relationship, real people that love us the way that we love them. But it's scary to take that step when you don't believe you're lovable. How do you believe you're lovable when every single relationship, friendship, even your own parents have showed you up to this point that you are not deserving of love? How do you separate the 3D world with your inner world? How do I keep my self-concept high when I've been shown nothing but hate my entire life? From the moment you're born, this world wants to teach you that you are less than what you actually are. Because if you knew just how powerful and special and magical just your soul is, just your essence is, nobody would be able to control you. So if we ever want to be happy and take advantage of our true power again, we have to stop looking toward the outer world to tell us who we are and look at our inner world and learn who we are. The more time you can spend with yourself, learn your shadow self, your soul, the more that you get to decide who you show up as in the real world. The day I burnt off all my hair was the day I decided that I was going to love me for me. Because for so many years, I believed that the only reason somebody would want me or like to be around me is because I was pretty. And not even pretty in like a beautiful sense, more pretty because I had nice hair and a fat ass. And even when I looked in the mirror, I didn't see much beauty, but best believe I put so much time and effort into trying to be perceived as beautiful. Because what was I if the world didn't see me as beautiful? But when I burned off my hair and I didn't have all that anymore, I had to see myself for who I really was. And I realized I didn't even recognize myself. And in that moment, I wanted to die. I had to die. That version of me cannot exist any longer. Any evidence of its existence was gone. I'd gained a lot of weight over the years. My body wasn't the same as it was. My hair was now gone. Who was I if people didn't think I was attractive? Who was I if boys didn't want me? Who was I? So after that version of me died, I made it a mission to create a new version of me that didn't have to depend on others. I remember I got out my notes and I wrote down all these things I could be. I could go to the gym. I could love myself. I could even start going to school for esthetician stuff and have a personality. Not something I ever really thought I could have outside of people pleasing and victimizing myself and depression and anxiety. So as I wrote down all these things, I started to write don'ts as well. What I'm not going to do anymore is allow people to take advantage of my love. I'm not going to allow people to use my body in a way. I don't like my body to be used just to feel something, just to feel love. I deserve more than that. I'm not going to waste my days away anymore. I'm going to show myself that I care about myself enough to do something with my life. And in all these actions and all these do's and don'ts that I wrote down, I realized these were the differences between loving myself and hating myself. So if I have been existing in a world full of hatred, showing myself I hate myself, no wonder I attract so many people that hate me right back. Now, not to brag, but motherfuckers love me. I can't go into a room without feeling people's attention and love towards me. And it sounds crazy, but I feel love everywhere I look. I remember when I used to walk through a room, I felt the hatred coming from people. I felt the judgment. When I would speak to people, I felt animosity. In every single one of my relationships, I felt just hatred behind their eyes. And I'm starting to realize that was the projection of my own feelings towards myself. You see, how you look at yourself teaches others how to look at you. How you treat yourself teaches others how to treat you. The more you love yourself, the more you give yourself what you keep searching for, the more it will amplify, because everything and everybody in the world around you is going to mimic your style. They're going to mimic your moves. They're going to mimic your energy. When you are the source, you become a magnet. You attract. But when you make other people your source, whether it's your boyfriend, your friends, your family, you are acting from such a lacking and negative space. You are drawing out the worst parts of people. You are drawing everything that you are so afraid of. That's the difference between acting from love and acting from fear. So why do you stay even though you know somebody doesn't truly care for you? Even though you know a relationship isn't beneficial for you? Even though you know a relationship is shrinking your growth? It's because you don't believe you deserve more. It's because you haven't learned to love yourself enough to allow yourself to have what you dream and wish for and long for. But when you start giving it to yourself, you close that gap. And you're going to let those negative relationships shed away because they're not your source anymore. You don't need them anymore. When you become your own source, you stop needing and you start having everything. You become the abundance. If you're somebody that's waiting on a text from your boyfriend every minute, waiting for your friends to invite you, oh my God, I need somebody to hang out with. Hang out with yourself. Have a day with yourself and learn to be happy with yourself. If you're somebody that's, oh my gosh, why is he treating me like this? He's so mean to me. Why won't he love me? Why don't you love yourself? Why don't you treat yourself with the care and respect that you're looking for within him? Why don't you care and respect yourself enough to leave a situation that is hurting you that much? Every single day you tolerate these things, you show yourself that you don't really truly respect and love yourself because you don't see your worth. And the longer you show yourself that, the more you get used to a reality where people treat you like shit. And then it stops just being about self-concept. Now it's a subconscious thing. You get so used to a cycle, you're comfortable in a cycle where everybody hates you. Not only because you're self-concept, but because that's the life you've been living and you choose to live every single day. Now it's scary to be loved. Now it's scary for somebody to show you affection. If somebody came in your life right now, your perfect dream, man, friend, whatever the fuck, you wouldn't know how to hold that love. You would question it every single second of the day. You would become anxiously attached or avoidant. And you would destroy that relationship because it starts within you. Everything you create in this reality is an amplification and manifestation of you, of your energy, of where you're at this place in time, your aura. If you want your outer world to change, you have to change something within you. You have to change your mind. You have to heal your heart. You have to release these old identities that you hold on to from your childhood. The old scared little girl, little boy, little person in you that is still wounded. Maybe your parents didn't love you the way that you needed when you were a kid. Maybe you were bullied. And instead of healing these things as you got older, you let them dictate who you are and who you show up as in the world. But when you go back and you start to heal these little things and show yourself that you're not that little kid anymore, you get to decide how you receive love now. You're old enough to regulate yourself now. You're old enough to surround yourself with people that actually like and care for you, to give yourself what you need. That's when stuff's really gonna start changing. Because now you're releasing this identity. You're not showing up in the world every single day as somebody that is a victim, as somebody that's not loved. You have to do the inner work first. You have to change how you show up in the world. And it goes like that for any habit. I know your boyfriend is a habit and as a cycle. I'm sure you break up with him, get back with him, or think you hate him and then start loving him. Same with friends. Oh, they're shitty friends. I'm not going to be friends with them anymore. Oh, there's a party. Let's... That's the cycle right now. That's your life right now. Those cycles come from your identity. That's a habit now. And it's the same thing for anything else that you want to do. So you want to go to the gym, you want to eat better, you want to get money, you want to start posting. You're not going to do those things until you change how you show up in the world, until you're comfortable with taking up space, comfortable with getting what you deserve. Somebody can give you $1 million right now and you wouldn't know how to hold it. It wouldn't make you happier, it wouldn't make you feel more secure. You have to be willing to expand yourself and let your soul have what it deserves to have. Because for the rest of your life, you are going to get what you believe you deserve. You're gonna get what you show up as in this world. I love you so fucking much. Check out my book, Get the Fuck Up. I also have TikTok and Instagram, and my link tree is in the description. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Leave those bad situations. Get rid of those shitty people in your life because you deserve better, and I want you to be able to elevate instead of being shrunk by people that don't want you to shine your light. Have an amazing day, pretty girl.